What is going on, everybody? Kyle Murray with the Action Network here. We have a fun game between the Knicks and the Lakers tonight. Primetime basketball. What better way to sweat out a basketball game than with some bets? And we have 4 picks here tonight. Throw it together into a same game parlay as well. It's going to be, I think, plus 1,900 for that parlay. So again, we're going to have some juice on this game as well. Should be a good game. Hopefully we'll have some good bets in it as well. Let's get into the plays. Pick number 1, we're going to the GOAT. LeBron over 26.5 points. LeBron has looked fantastic as of late. He's been shooting the ball from beyond the arc extremely well since the Luka trade. Obviously, some attention being put onto Luka has helped LeBron kind of free up a little bit. Projects for over 28.5 points, and even post-trade here, his usage has been phenomenal. So it makes it, a better projection here going forward in terms of feeling confident in that projection of over 28.5 points for LeBron. So give me over 26.5 points for the GOAT. Pick number 2, Karl-Anthony Towns over 11.5 rebounds. This is a smash spot here for Karl-Anthony Towns. I don't mind if you even want to take some alt numbers here on Karl-Anthony Towns in his rebound numbers. The Lakers allow the 6th most rebounds to opposing centers so far this season. That's factoring in, the majority of the season being played with Anthony Davis. They have Jackson Hayes playing center now. They're doing some smaller lineups as well, so it's an even better matchup than the numbers might indicate based on previous data. And Towns projects for over 13.5 rebounds. Love this matchup, love the spot here. So give me the over on 11.5 rebounds for Karl-Anthony Towns. Pick number 3, Josh Hart over 13.5 points. Hart is coming off of easily his worst game of the year. Just 2 points against the Warriors last time out, but he does project to bounce back here tonight. I have him for 15.5 points. This game should be a close one, 4.5 point spread. And in those games, we can obviously see Josh Hart play upwards of 40 minutes tonight, and I don't think anyone would bat an eye if he played up to 41 or 42 minutes. But in games with at least 35 minutes, he's cleared 14 points in 65% of games, including 9 of his last 10 games with at least 35 minutes. Projects for about 37 minutes tonight, and in that time, 15.5 points, like I mentioned. So obviously the math and the data point to the over here for Josh Hart. But if you like narratives as well, it also happens to be his birthday, including a matchup here against his former team, so a little bit of revenge as well. So again, not going here because of the narrative, but if you like narratives, there are a couple good ones there for Josh Hart. So give me the over on 13.5 points. Pick number 4, final pick. We'll wrap it up here with Jared Vanderbilt over 4.5 rebounds. Vanderbilt has been a pretty efficient rebounder on a permanent basis. Not a guy to go out there and play 30 minutes or anything like that, but back-to-back games with 8+ rebounds, including 3 straight clearing this 4.5 number, 5+ rebounds in 3 straight games. So he's been very efficient on a permanent basis. Projects for 5.8 rebounds in about 18.5 minutes for me tonight. So again, I like the number here for Jared Vanderbilt over 4.5 rebounds. And again, he's just been a guy who's got it done on a permanent basis. I do think they're going to need his rebounding. I think he's arguably the better rebounder between him and Jackson Hayes. So again, I wouldn't be surprised to see them kind of roll him out there, even though it's a little bit smaller, roll him out there against Cat to match up for a rebounding sake. So give me Jared Vanderbilt over 4.5 rebounds here. So those are the 4 plays that I like individually. We can also throw them together here, add a parlay here. We're going to add Lakers minus 3.5 as well. So a 5-leg same game parlay plus 1,900, and that's before the boost that DraftKings is also offering on this same game parlay. So again, make sure you're taking advantage of that boost, whether it be on this bet or on other bets. Obviously, take advantage of those boosts if you're going to be doing parlays. So to conclude, the parlay is going to be Lakers minus 3.5, LeBron James over 26.5 points, Karl-Anthony Towns over 11.5 rebounds, Josh Hart over 13.5 points, and finally Jared Vanderbilt over 4.5 rebounds. So again, plus 1,900 for those legs on DraftKings before the boost. Make sure you guys are taking advantage of that boost. And in the description of this video, you can have a link to theactionnetwork.com/betnow, where you'll find an easy to use link to immediately place this bet over on DraftKings. Remember, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in. See you next time.